Well, hello, dear viewers of my channel, JC's Online English School. Welcome back. Welcome back to another class today. Today we have class number 11, online class number 11. This is level C1, which is advanced. And today we are going to talk about the benefits of reading. Okay, it is 4:15 here in Madrid, the capital of the country, where I am broadcasting live. Okay, let me make sure I have a good connection. I think we do. Excellent. We have a great connection. So once again, welcome back to another online class number 11. I'm broadcasting live. I repeat, level C1 advanced, and today we're going to talk about the benefits of reading. So I hope you like what I have prepared for you. Let's see. Let's get started without any further ado. First of all, as you will say, welcome to JC's Online English School. All right. So yes, sir. Welcome back. Welcome back on this nice Friday. It's a little bit cloudy here in Madrid. I believe it's going to rain soon. And but the weather is not too bad. It's not too cold today, so it's just holding. It's just holding. But it's going to rain later on. Okay, so remember the 6 levels. There are 6 levels in English: A1 beginner, A2 elementary, B1 intermediate, B2 upper intermediate, C1 advanced, and C2 proficiency. And since today is Friday, we'll be talking about the advanced level in English, or C1. Okay. Now, first of all, remember we have the date. Okay. British, today is Friday, the 13th of November, 2020. And British, that's British, and Americans would say, today is Friday, November 13th, 2020. Okay, we are halfway through the month already. My God, time flies by so very fast. Okay, Christmas is around the corner, ladies and gentlemen, but we're still in the month of November. Okay, as usual, we also have an expression. Remember, every single class, I bring you a different expression. And today's expression is at the drop of a hat. Okay, at the drop of a hat means without any hesitation or instantly. Okay, without any hesitation or instantly. For example, I'd quit my job at the drop of a hat if I didn't have a family to support. My friend, but you have children and a wife. So, once again, at the drop of a hat means without any hesitation or instantly. And the example for today is, I'd quit my job at the drop of a hat if I didn't have a family to support. Okay, so yes, at the drop of a hat is today's expression. All right, now let's take a look at some grammar points to see the difference once and for all, to learn the difference between will and going to, because many of my students ask me, hey, what is the difference between will and going to? I know both of them are future, so here is the difference. Let's begin with will on the left hand side of the screen. Okay, will express is used to express future actions decided at the moment of speaking. Okay, so you decide the action at the moment you're speaking. In other words, it's an immediate decision. For example, I'll have a salad now, or I'll have salad now. Okay, so you're thinking about it at the moment of speaking, so you use the will, the future with will. Okay, it is also used to express a prediction based on personal opinions or experiences. Remember, opinions or experiences. For example, I think United will win the game. Yes, I think Atletico, in my case, my football team, I think Atletico will win the game, or I think United will win the game. Okay, it's a prediction or a personal opinion. Okay, and last but not least, will is also used to express a future fact. To express a future fact, in the end, it's still future. So, the sun will rise tomorrow. That is a fact. Hopefully, hopefully the sun will rise. Otherwise, we are in a serious problem. So, yes, to express a future fact, the sun will rise tomorrow. So, once again, remember, with will, it is used to express future actions decided at the moment of speaking. Also, it is also used to express a personal decision or a personal opinion or experience. And last but not least, it is also used to express a future fact. Okay, that is in terms of will. Now, how about going to? Okay, it is also used in the future. However, this one, first of all, it is used to express future plans decided before the moment of speaking. So it is not at the moment of speaking like in will. Here it is before the moment of speaking. It's a prior plan that we have before. For instance, I'm going to visit my aunt next Friday. All right. Before you talk, it was already decided. Okay, so you're not thinking about it at the same time you're talking. So it was a decision already taken. Okay, now the second use is also to express a prediction based on present evidence. Okay, now it is not based on personal opinion or experiences, it is based on present evidence. For instance, look at those clouds. Yeah, like I'm looking at now. Look at those clouds. It is going to rain. So it is a prediction based on the present evidence. In this case, dark clouds is going to rain for sure. Okay, and last, but not least again, going to is also express, or it is used to express that something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. For instance, get back. The bomb is going to explode. Okay, so something is going to happen. The bomb is going to explode. So get back, get back. So once again, it is used to express future actions decided before the moment of speaking compared to will, which is at the moment of speaking. It is also used to express a prediction based on present evidence and not based on personal opinions or experiences. And the third use, it is used to express that something is about to happen. All right, so those are the differences between will and going to, although both of them express a future action. However, as you can see on the last square here, both will and going to can be used for making future predictions without having a real difference in meaning. So in this case, you can use both at the same time. It doesn't make a big difference. For instance, I think it will be foggy tomorrow, or I think it's going to be foggy tomorrow. So in this case, sometimes you can use them for future predictions without really a big difference in meaning. Okay, all right. So I hope it is clearer now, and I hope you can use will and going to properly from now on. All right. Okay, now vocabulary, we can also use linkers to connect different sentences together, whether we are talking or when we are writing. Okay, I always emphasize the use of linkers to my students, those who need to pass the first certificate exam or the advanced exam, because it is very important to use linkers at the beginning of a paragraph or to link two sentences together. All right. So, for example, when we are adding, you could say and, also, as well as, moreover, to, furthermore, and additionally. Okay. In terms of sequencing, you could use the following linkers: first, second, third, finally, next, meanwhile, after, then, and subsequently. All right. Now, in terms of illustrating, here are the winners. For example, such as, for instance, in the case of, as revealed by, and illustrated by. And finally, when we're talking about cause and effect, we use the following linkers: because, so, therefore, thus, consequently, and hence. This last one is one of my favorites. Hence, I love that one. So again, it depends on what you're talking about or what you're writing about. So again, there are different linkers depending on whether you're adding, following a sequence, illustrating something, or creating a cause and effect. Okay, but use them because they're very useful for your writing compositions, whether it's an essay, an email, a letter, a report, okay, a review of an article, or whatever. They're very useful to get a higher mark on an exam. And even when you're talking, they're very frequently used as well. Okay, so let's get on to today's topic: the benefits of reading. The benefits of reading. Now, here is the first question that I have to ask you, and here it goes: the benefits of reading. How often do you read? How often do you read? Do you read on a daily basis? Do you read like once a week? So how often do you read? I personally read a book per month, okay, in English. All right, I like reading, and I read a book per month, usually a novel, okay. I really like novels, whether they're British authors or American authors, I don't mind. But yes, I read a book per month. Some of them are thicker than others, and some of them are longer, and some of them are shorter. Okay, so yes, I read once a book per month. So I read almost every day, and I read a book per month. So how often do you read? Is anybody there who can give me an answer? How often do you read? Okay, can I get an answer from anybody? How often do you read? Okay, let me know. Let me know if you're gonna answer. Please let me know. Let me know. Hello, Chris. Once in a blue moon. So you don't read very often, Chris. Once in a blue moon, my God. Okay, all right. That's a good expression. Once in a blue moon. Thank you very much for bringing it up. Once in a blue moon, Chris reads something. Okay, so here we go. The benefits of reading. There are many, but in this case, for this lesson, I have selected 4 of them. All right. So 4 benefits of reading, and here they are. Number 1, reading is important because it helps you to broaden your mind. Yes, sir. Reading is important because it helps you broaden your mind. Okay, let me give you a little bit more information. Reading about a culture in particular, for instance, can help you to understand how that culture differs from your own. Okay, that's not exactly what I read because I read novels, as I said. But yes, reading about a culture in particular, for instance, can help you to understand how that culture differs from your own, especially when you're going to visit another country. It's always a good idea to read a little bit about that country culture. Okay, I'll learn a few of the vocabulary words as well. Okay, very good. So let's take a look at the second benefit of reading. Like I said, I have selected only 4. I didn't want you to be bored to death, so I selected only 4, but there are many. Okay, now number 2. Reading is important because number 2, can brighten your day. Yes, you can have a wonderful day when you read. So once again, reading is important because it can brighten your day. Let me give you more information. Some days, as you all know, can be stressful and worrisome. But when you lay down at night and start reading a good book, it must be good, otherwise forget it. It may lift your spirits along with that stress and worry. Okay, so you can relax, especially at night before you go to bed. I do it sometimes. And it helps a lot. Again, it depends on what you read. So yes, some days can be stressful and worrisome, but when you lay down at night and start reading a good book, it may lift your spirits along with that stress and worry. So you're going to sleep better. Yes, sir. Okay, and that is the topic for benefit number 3. Okay, so benefit number 3, once again, reading is important because, number 3, it can improve your sleep. Okay, it can improve your sleep, but let me give you once again more information about it. Reading contributes to improving your overall sleep quality. Interesting. Yeah, reading contributes to improving your overall sleep quality. Since it enables you to relax and de-stress, reading can help you to fall into a deep and peaceful sleep. Okay, and I would add, if your reading is boring, you can fall asleep really fast. So yes, it enables you to relax and de-stress. Okay, and it can help you to fall asleep, into a deep and peaceful sleep. So try it out. Try it out tonight. Before you go to bed, try to read something. Okay. And it will help you to fall asleep better and easier and faster. Okay, on the last one, we're going to talk about a last benefit of reading. In this case, there are more, like I said before, but I have selected only 4. Okay, so number 4. Reading is important because it strengthens your writing abilities. Did you know that? Yes, sir. Because when you're reading, you're learning how to write better. Okay, so yes, reading is important because it strengthens your writing abilities. Okay, those who write know the importance of reading books. Whether you write things for work or just for fun, heavy reading can improve your writing skills and abilities. And yes, I know, I can testify of that. Okay, so those who write know the importance of reading books. Whether you write things for work or just for fun, heavy reading can improve your writing skills and abilities. So the best writers have also read a lot. Okay, it's like directing a movie. If you have never been an actor, you can do it. But those people who have been actors or actresses and then decide to direct a movie, in my opinion, they do a much better job. Because they know what it is to be acting, and now they are behind the camera. Or even better, those people who have played football, when they become coaches, they are much better because they've been there on the field, so they know exactly how to do it. Pablito, hello, how are you? You're a little bit late, my friend. You're a little bit late, but welcome anyway. Pablito is with us together with Chris, and it's a pleasure for me to be with all of you guys today. So here is the summary. Reading is important because it, number 1, helps you to broaden your mind. Yes, sir. Once again, reading is important because, number 1, it helps you to broaden your mind. Number 2, it can brighten your day. Yes, forget about stress and everything. Number 3, it can improve your sleep. And number 4, it strengthens your writing abilities. Now, at this point, I'd like to add something that the doctor told my dad many years ago. And the doctor said, John, my father's name is John, when you read and walk, in this case, walking is a topic from another lesson, but when you read and walk on a daily basis, it helps you to prevent Alzheimer's. So once again, I repeat, reading and walking helps to prevent Alzheimer's. And I was wondering about why, and the reason is because when you're reading, especially a novel, you are making in your mind the story, the setting, you are trying to imagine the characters and how the story is taking place, and obviously your mind is working. It's working, okay? So your mind is not idle. And then the second case, when you're walking on the street, your mind is absorbing a lot of information, much more than we can think of. So our mind is working a lot and is absorbing a lot of information. So once again, when we read and when we walk on a daily basis, it can help us to prevent developing Alzheimer's, okay? So it helps. I mean, it doesn't prevent it 100%, but it helps. It helps. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's try to have our minds as active as possible, whether it's reading, by reading, exercising, whatever. But in this case, reading is very, very important. So, trust me, look at me. I'm 53 and I look 52 because I read a lot. No, just kidding. Okay, now, in today's section, remember, we started last week with around the world, cities around the world. Last week we talked about Madrid, and this week we are talking about London, the capital of Europe, I would say. Okay, London country, England, as you know, obviously. Elevation, okay, above sea level is only 11 meters, 36 feet. Very, 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 very small. The area is pretty big. 1,572 square kilometers, or 607 square miles. Much bigger than Madrid. Madrid, I think it was 600 and something. So it's almost twice, or more than twice. Population, almost 9 million people. Well, that's a lot. But bigger than Madrid too. So almost 9 million people, the largest in Europe. Okay, followed by Berlin and Madrid, number 3. Okay, so those 3 are the largest in terms of population. So remember, London is number 1 with almost 9 million. Berlin, I don't know exactly how many, but it's probably about 7 or 8. And Madrid, 6.6. Okay, so London is the largest in Europe. Now, international airports, there are 6. Oh boy, there are 6, yes sir. Heathrow, City, Gatwick, Stansted, Luton, and Southend. Whereas in Madrid, there is only 1. Okay, Barajas, only 1 in Madrid. Okay, so yeah, there are 6 in London. Wow, interesting. And what is London famous for? Well, it's famous for several things. Don't worry, Pablito, you're late. We forgive you. Don't worry. Thank you for coming anyway. So, again, London is famous for many, many things, as you know. But I had to select a few. I didn't have the space for all of them. So I selected for the Big Ben. Yes, sir. You can see it on those pictures. The one in the middle and the one on the right. The Big Ben, famous around the world. Okay, the Palace of Westminster is another very, very important place. Buckingham Palace as well. The British Museum, one of the best, if not the best in the world. The Underground, bigger than the one in Madrid. Yeah, and ours is big. So this one is bigger. Okay, it has more lines. And also, it is also known for pubs, as you can see, movies and TV series. And last but not least, it is also famous, but London is also famous for the black cabs. Okay, black old cabs. Well, they're not old, but they look old. So they're black cabs. Okay, so there you have it. Around the world today, the city of London in England. Okay, Pablito told us yesterday that he had a bad experience. I'm sorry, Pablito, you lost your wallet. Somebody stole your wallet. But you had a friend who lent you money, I remember. So Pablito was telling us kind of a sad story. But you didn't lose your passport, so that's important. So again, city of London for today. And next week, we will have New York. So don't miss it. That's going to be interesting. All right. New York is the capital of the world. Yes, sir. Okay. What else do we have here for today? Oh, we have an interesting fact. This one is kind of good. I didn't know about this one. When I researched it, I said, oh my God. So today's interesting fact goes like this. Check it out. The slogan of the brand Nike was inspired from the last word of a man about to be executed. And he said, just do it. Wow. So next time you look at the slogan or you hear the slogan, think about this. So once again, the slogan of the brand Nike was inspired from the last words of a man about to be executed. He said, "Just do it." So, wow, I didn't know that. Do you know that, Pablo and Chris? Because I had no idea. I found out today. Interesting. Just do it were the last words that a man who was about to be executed said. Just do it. Think about that when you put on Nike shoes. And I have 3 pairs. So anyway, okay. Now today's joke. This one is good, I think. So today's joke. Are you guys ready for today's joke? Here it goes. Today's joke after an English exam. Somebody asked the student, "Hey, how was the paper?" The guy said, "Well, it was easy, but question number 5 confused me." And the other guy said, "Hey, what was the question?" "Well, question number 5 wanted the past tense of the verb think. And I thought, and ended up with writing thinked." No comments. So question number 5 was the past tense of think, and the guy thought, and finally he ended up with writing the word thinked. Now, ladies and gentlemen, think, thought is an irregular verb. It is not regular, so you don't say think in the past, you say thought. And in the past participle, you also say thought. Well, again, it's just a joke. I don't think many people make that mistake. Hopefully not. But yes, think, thought. Okay, so that is the past tense and the past participle as well. All right. Okay, very good, ladies and gentlemen. Here is today's thought. Okay, remember that in every class, not only I bring you jokes, I also bring you interesting thoughts. And this one I think is pretty good. I hope you like it. We'll see. It goes like this: change your life today. Don't gamble on the future. Act now without delay. Let me read it again. Change your life today. Don't gamble on the future. Act now without delay. Yes, sir. Don't wait. Do it now. Okay, don't wait anymore. Don't put it off. If there is something wrong about your life, change it today. Okay, so change your life today. Don't gamble on the future. Act now without delay, without any further ado. That is an expression. Don't put it off till tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow, maybe next week. No, if you can do it today, do it today. Don't put it off. Don't put it off. Okay, very good. So I hope you like today's thought. I hope we all put it into practice, including myself. Pablo is answering the joke now. He's making comments about the joke. Okay. The internet is a little slow today, as usual, but such is life. Okay, so to learn more, subscribe to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. We have 830 subscribers already. Oh, you like the joke? Thank you, Pablo. So yes, 830 subscribers in about less than 3 months, I believe. So please subscribe. Thank you so much to all of you who have already subscribed, all of you who are subscribers of my channel already. Don't forget to hit on the like button if you like the video. I hope you did. And don't forget to share it with people. Okay, remember today we talked about the importance of reading. Reading is very important. It helps to prevent Alzheimer's as well as many other advantages. Okay, all right. Now, if anybody wants to have classes with me, Pablo, remember we have class on Sunday. If anybody else wants to have classes with me, please let me know. Send me a WhatsApp to the number on your screen, +34 663 072251, or send me an email to gmailexpress@gmail.com. All right, my schedule is pretty busy right now, but I still have a couple of openings. Only a couple of openings right now. So only for 2 more people. That's it. That's as many as I can take. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes, thank you so much for watching this video. That's all, folks. And yes, have a nice day, and I'll be back next week. Okay. As a matter of fact, have a nice weekend, okay? Because the weekend is just around the corner. For some people, Friday is also considered a weekend. But yes, once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day or a nice weekend. And I'll be back next week on Friday with another C1 level class, or on Monday with level A1 if you're interested, or if you know somebody who might be interested. And I'll be back. So thank you very much once again. God bless you, and goodbye.